connected to these things, I'm always getting oxygen, which I'm sure you can see where this is going. And if you didn't, I'm sure you do know.
Joshua! No! This is... No! Welcome back to my channel, you bottom gremlin. Today, we're gonna be watching more Let's Game It Out. We haven't taken a peek at him in a hot minute. I haven't felt like crashing out and losing my mind. So today, we're gonna be watching I set off so much dynamite and ended reality in Astroneer. I'm actually really excited for this one. I haven't played Astroneer for more, so we're kind of going into this blind. So, I'm really excited. By the way, if you'd like to support the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that button so you can see more of my content. But yeah, thank you guys, and let's get into the video. Alright, back for more crash out. For more pain, Josh.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Astroneer today, a fun planetary romp where you go down to various planets, take every resource you can, and leave the planet way worse than you left it. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? So let's get started. Our journey begins as our little spacecraft takes off from orbit. Let's watch as our little craft finds a suitable place to land. And the moment we exit our dropship, it magically transforms into a habitat for us. After which time, like a virus asserting itself, our tiny little building grows, and perfect. I'm already a plague on the planet. So to be the ideal Astroneer, there's two things we've got to do. First, we need to expand our base, and we need to take up all the planet's beautiful resources. And then maybe when we're done, we can go up to this planet here. Or maybe those planets. Don't worry, you big, beautiful rocks in the sky. We're coming for you. So here's our starting cubes, the basic building blocks of what we need to get started, of which first we've got the oxygenator. This is going to generate beautiful oxygen for us via this lovely tether that you can see going from me to the base. But to make it work, we gotta plug the thing in. Thankfully, you can pick up things in this game really easy, and apparently move them all over the place with your mind powers. Or if you're not a wizard, hold it in your bare hands. And if you look under the machinery, you'll see these two little sockets. Wander on over to the side of our base, and you'll see a nice place to put it. There it is, all content in its new home. Totally oxygenating. Meanwhile, we've got these two other crates, one of which is this starting platform, which once we unpack it, you can see that it also has a bunch of those sockets. I'm gonna go ahead and put you right...
You didn't
there
plug
we go,
it in.
perfect. And look at this, something to put in it. This here is our medium printer.
No, you go back and you plug that in. It has a design spot, Josh. You fucking plug it in. Plug it in!
She's got those two little sockets, so let's go ahead and put this thing in its new home. Ta-da! It's beautiful.
Josh,
now, through this thing, we can make all kinds of items, like a larger printer and a research chamber. But we can't print these things just yet, because we need to get these components. Stuff like resin and compound, which are things we can make by plundering the planet of its resources. But you might be wondering, how can we get those resources? Well, I'm glad you asked. Behold, my terrain gun thing. With this little thing, we can run right over and just start sucking up resources. As well as terraform the planet. Just suck up all those resources. Watch as they go into the gun forever. Okay, cool. If you check out my backpack now, not only am I filled up on whatever this material is, but it's popping out of the top of my backpack, as well as every orifice of my gun. Thank God there's so many ways to collect resources. So now we have plenty of compound. Okay, let's make ourselves a large printer. Huh, doesn't seem to be printing. Oh, it's because I need to give it power, which means we just take this little cable plug here and just go ahead and plug it in just like that. Each platform has 4 of these power cables. I mean, you only need to connect one, but I'm not gonna miss a chance to make something hideous. So let's do our part and connect all 4. Looking excessive. Oh yeah, there we go. Print my dreams into reality. Oh, and then gift wrap them for me. Thanks. You stay right over there for now. We're also gonna make a large platform to go with it, but first we need to pick up some resin, which I think I see way in the distance here. I believe this is it, that thing that looks like mac and cheese. Don't be shy, Earth Vacuum. Get in there and get it all. I can also pull my backpack off and get a better look, although it leaves my guy looking weirdly naked. But hey, yep, that's resin all right. And put that enriched pasta to good use. So here's another thing we have to worry about. You see my little glowing tether there? If I get too far away, it disappears. And that's when you can see my oxygen meter slowly going down. And if that runs out, I think we all know what happens. Thankfully, there's always fresh astronauts to take their place. So to solve this oxygen problem, we can just extend the tether. To do that, we can build stuff right off of our backpack. In this case, a bunch of tethers. All it takes is a little compound, and ta-da, a whole bundle of tethers, which I can then add to the landscape. And as long as I'm connected to these things, I'm always getting oxygen, which I'm sure you can see where this is going. And if you didn't, I'm sure you do know.
What the fuck? Joshua! No! This is... No! you've done? Look at me. Look at me. Do you see this madness? Do you see it? That is fucked. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. It's so bad. Why? Why did I actually believe you? Every time I get false hope that you're gonna be
now. At least nearby the base, anywhere you walk is gonna find itself connected to a tether. You like oxygen? Cause you'll get it. And here we have our modern art. I call it Spider-Man hates mac and cheese or loves it too much. I also like it because if it gets dark out, we're gonna have no trouble finding our base since all these tethers are nice and glowy. And I've got even more tethers strapped to my back. Cause what if I want to go out into those trees where I see some plane debris? Well, that's no problem. We just drop tethers as we go. Hello, wreckage, and what might you be? What is this, like a space sailboat? Salvage, huh? Well, I don't really know what to do with this yet, so for now, we'll just go ahead and put it on top of our base with everything else.
Please don't.
Oh, speaking of, my large platform finished printing. Let's also put that up here and unpack, and then let's print another large platform. Okay, so I discovered something pretty interesting. If you take a box and just hover it in the air like this, then drop it down and quickly open it, it just stays up there. Well, let's see if I can get it some power. Perfect. Now let's take my large printer and let's give it its new home high in the sky. Well, I think I know how this base is gonna go. Okay, that seems like a good start, doesn't it? Connect this one here. This guy goes right here. And up here. And there we have it. A very normal space base. I like to call it the space nest.
This is worse than satisfactory. This is worse than satisfactory.
Well, now that this exists, we gotta find some stuff to put on all these platforms, and for that we're gonna have to unlock some stuff. So if we pull out our backpack, we've got something along the edge the game calls the research catalog, which is where we unlock a bunch of stuff. And boy, are there a lot of different things. To unlock stuff, we have to use something called bytes, and currently we have 0. So here's how we get bytes. We run around the landscape looking for stuff like this. Ah, a research sample. I shall hold and scan it for bytes. Cool, we did it. But it's not just those little clown hats, there's other stuff too, like this lovely fellow. Compatible with research chamber. Ah, geez, where's that in my tablet? Ah, research chamber. Already unlocked. Don't worry, little guy, we're gonna give you a good home. Oh, look at that, it's printing it right onto that platform. How doubly convenient. And let's get you researched. I believe this means it's gonna get me a cool 400-something bytes at a record pace of 12 bytes per minute. That's fine, you just do your thing. We got plenty of things to keep us occupied. For example, let's do some exploring. Surely we'll find something interesting out here, right? Like, what's this beauty over here? Looks like a piece of a rocket ship. Well, first let's tether it off like it's some kind of archaeological dig site, and now let's dig it up. Oh yeah, it's just like Jurassic Park. You remember that scene in Jurassic Park when they delicately revealed like a rocket thruster? Can I get rid of trees too? Oh, that's a big ol' yes. Well, looks like we got 2 goals here now. One is to get rid of all the trees that have probably been here untouched for generations. Ooh, and look what we got, a new specimen. Oh, we got a couple of specimens actually. Okay, I think we're almost good. I think we've almost freed the thing. I am definitely in the right position for when this thing falls. I stand corrected. I think no matter what I do, the thing floats. Can I hop inside? The answer is yes. And it has a thing I can take back. Cool. Quite the haul we got here. Ugh, do I have to carry them all the way over there? Can't I just unlock this buggy now? Like, how do I get aluminum? According to the game's built-in Astropedia, aluminum is a refined resource, which means we're gonna have to make it, which I believe we can do by building this smelting furnace. And look at that, it only costs 250 bytes to unlock. So let's do it. And print. Ta-da! Okay, thank God I can use everything from all the way down here. Okay, now we've...
Did you really fucking put it up there, Josh? Did you... Why can't you just build it on the ground? The ground is right there. Right there, Josh.
Got a smelter for all our refining, melting, and burning needs. So I've learned that aluminum here is made out of something called laterite, which is my understanding that we can find some of that underground. You know what? Why didn't I try this earlier? This seems like the first thing I would have tried to do. Oh, looks like we found something. In we go. Let's see, what do we have over here? Ah, poker chips. Laterite, aluminum material. Just what I've always wanted. Literally a jackpot. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Oh right, I gotta unlock the thing. I don't want to go pick up all those things I left over there for research. Can't I just research these little things progressively over time? Wait, found my salvation. A closer by research item. And in you go. So I added more research platforms to this madness, but I can't stop now. Not when I don't know how high we can build yet. Huh, you know? I think we might be running out of power. I think that's what the flashing red means.
You don't
All right,
deserve
let's
power.
page through the almanac. Ooh, look at this. A solar array. Oh, and look at this.
Ooh,
a wind
pretty.
turbine. Well, those things seem to be blowing in the wind. I say we go with wind turbine. Now we just need to find glass and ceramic, which I believe are based off clay and quartz, which we can find somewhere around here. I mean, I feel like clay would be like in the mud, right? I mean, eventually. Or it could just open up into a cavern.
My
Okay, I'm
God.
not seeing any clay yet, but who's to say we won't find it if we just keep digging? Or it could just give
It's
way to
not
another cave.
Minecraft.
Well, I guess now we just need to know how far this goes, don't we? Still going further
This isn't
down. And
Minecraft.
anytime I think I'm gonna find clay, I'm sorely mistaken. It's Sphalerite, huh? For
What?
zinc. Well, I'm sure I'll need that too. I like knowing that anyone that's played this game before is probably like, no, this is not how you get clay. Or like other people are like, I'm gonna dig to the center of the earth just to see what's there. And I'm like, I really need this for my pottery class.
Here I am crashing out because he's playing like it's Minecraft and I'm just losing my shit. I don't think you can find clay down there, friend. I think clay's by water.
So I can make some sweet ceramics. Still looking for that
Help
clay.
me.
I did find this though. Copper.
Ooh,
Well, as always, I'm sure
it's
this will come in
pretty.
handy too. The plot thickens. I've been drilling down and down for about an hour now. Still haven't found any clay or quartz. Oh my God. I found some
There's
clay
no
down
fucking
here.
way. There's
the
no
journey was
fucking
worth
way he
it.
found
All I
clay
had
like
to
that.
do was believe.
No.
You know what? I think I've stumbled
Oh.
upon something here. So
What
what
the
are
fuck
you?
is
Looks like it
that?
affects gravity, I can tell you that much. This is getting
Oh
weirder
my
and weirder.
God.
I guess here we are in the
He
core of the
broke the-
planet. It looks like there's something going on down.
He did not just fucking dig into the lore of the game. There's no way he just spent hours fucking digging to find the main lore of the game. Because he wanted fucking clay. No.
On there, but I can't
No.
get to it. So for now, we're just gonna head back to the surface and worry about this later. But hey, at least we can dig to the core of the planet. Okay, well that's one mineral down. What a fruitful endeavor this was. So let's take this clay, shove it in the smelter up here, and it looks
Oh
like
my
it's
God, how do
constructing
you know where
something
anything
beautiful for
is?
me. We'll just let that thing work while we go find some quartz. Found it. Turns
Oh
out
my
it was
God.
just below the surface. And there we go. Beautiful quartz. Shove it up in this machine. And there we go. Although
I don't know
strangely
how he
enough,
knows
I
where to put
realized
anything.
this little tier symbol here, those items are made with a small printer, which I can make right off of my back. And it just kind of sits on the ground. Let's just plug it in. And
That's
finally, it's
cute.
wind turbine time. Look at the machine putting its hips into it. Ta-da! Okay, let's just attach this anywhere
No.
we can. Now to
No.
make 8 million more of them.
No.
Okay, there we go. Isn't that something? Especially when everything stops.
My OCD is screaming.
Stop spinning. You know, as much as I like how this
No.
looks, I feel like there's so much more we could be doing. I mean, look at all that space up there. But first we need to build this, a small canister, which attaches right onto our gun. And now when I'm over here tearing up the planet, this little canister is holding onto the soil for later
my
use.
God.
And that's when the fun begins. Because instead
Don't.
of digging down, now I can build up. And now we're gonna use this to
No.
finally see up higher in our base. I can just like
No.
build under me and keep going higher and higher.
Please.
I wonder how high we can go. Okay, so far so good. You can see the base
would.
down there and also the
would do
horizon
this.
of the planet. Wow, we're really high up here, aren't we?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't-
no reason to not keep
Oh my
going. Oh my
fucking
God,
God.
we're
He's
still
gonna-
going.
he's
It's
gonna go
getting
for the
dark.
limit.
It's hard to get an angle, but you can
How are you
vaguely
not
see the base
floating?
down there. But there's
How are you
something
not
else we can
dying?
see up here called the vastness of space. I do appear to be squaring off with some planets though.
Oh
And
my
also if you
God.
look over at the horizon, there's some weird stuff out there. Okay,
No,
we're at about
that's
half a canister
cheating.
of terrain remaining. Okay, and that's the end of that. There are like
Oh my
rockets and
God.
stuff that we can use to get into space. It is pretty darn cool that we can do this though. You know, it is pretty windy up here and sunny in its own way. This gives me an idea, but we need to
No.
head back to the surface first
He's
for a
gonna
nice
die.
soft bone-crunching landing. Okay, so I've got kind of an idea of what we should do next. And it does involve heading back up. Just this time with a little
No.
more precision-ish. All I'm gonna do is just
Oh, he's
spend a
making it a
little
ladder.
time making a
He's
lovely little spiral staircase.
Oh my
which
God.
definitely isn't gonna take me a million years.
Yeah, it's gonna take you fucking hours. Yeah, that's right. You deserve it. Suffer.
Almost there.
There's no fucking
Almost
way.
there. Okay, so I brought oxygen up here. We have another
There's no
setting
fucking way
besides
you did
down and
that.
up. We can actually level out things. So we're gonna make
Oh
this
my
a
God.
nice, smooth-ish
No
ground.
fucking
That's
way.
gonna act as an extension of our base. And now that we've got this platform built, we need to go down and get some supplies. And I can think of no
he's gonna
easier
bone
way than
crunching
this. So
again.
here's a better view of the thing I made. My
Oh
space
my
corkscrew.
God,
This is really only half the
please.
journey. because now we need to make a bunch of large platforms. There's probably a way easier way to do this, but hey, I never claimed what I'm doing is smart. Okay, this part's done. Now to get another shipment in the form of these beautiful windmills. We'll all be. There really is wind in space. And now that I've plugged everything in, everything looks amazing.
Yeah. You broke
Unless the wind stops blowing. That's okay, I've got one more idea. So there's one other thing we can unlock. Solar power. It only takes 3,750 bytes, so I figure we can unlock
You're gonna be there for a while.
Now we've got a giant interstellar platform here with two types of very vulnerable sources of power. Either the wind needs to blow or the sun needs to be out. Now you might be wondering, how are we gonna get that power down there? For that, we're gonna unlock a lovely little item called extenders. They're basically extension cords. Okay. Here goes. Plug that in there. We're just gonna run like 100 extension cords. Oh, wait a minute. Can I put these things along the side? Oh, yeah. And before you know it, almost all the way back to the planet. We did it. Power being pulled from this never-ending extension cord that goes all the way up to space. All that to say, our power needs are probably finally met. So you know what it's time for? It's time to unlock the buggy. Oh, God, I'm so excited. Ta-da! Let's go have an adventure. Oh, it needs a seat. Ah, there it is, rover seat. Okay, you got it. Just put that on here. Install it sideways. Cool. Now I'm really ready for an adventure. Oh my God, can you imagine riding in a buggy sideways? Don't forget, the whole point of doing this, all of this, was just so I didn't have to carry these things back manually.
I forgot
which
about
I
those,
still might have to
honest.
do, because I don't think there's space on this thing.
No
Let's
trailer.
see, can I just, like, put it on... Ah, yes, that's very useful, thank you. I'm glad the game even allows this. You can just chill where the driver's seat's supposed to go. Okay, friends, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. Ooh, a trailer? That sounds promising. Very promising. Oh, and there's a power connector, which doesn't appear to connect anywhere on my little vehicle. I think it's meant to connect to this thing, the tractor. Unlock and build. And open. Oh, see, there we go. Now we just connect this over like that. Oh, well, this is fun. Can I add more trailers? Only one way to find out. Oh, yeah.
Please.
Before we all get too excited, yes, there's a limit. And it appears to be 3. After that, it just won't let you connect. What about platforms? Can I put platforms on here?
Absolutely not.
Well, not officially. Unofficially, though, looks like it's coming with us all the same.
It's not.
Just gotta take those turns kind of lightly. Okay, and here we are, somehow in one piece. Just put you on here, and you on there. Isn't that great? No problems at all. Finally. I never thought we'd get these things researched. Thank God we built an entire interstellar power grid and unlocked all kinds of stuff just so we didn't have to walk somewhere we can basically see in the distance. Okay, I think I've perfected the system. Just find these things and just gently put it on my mess of platforms.
What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to his train? What is that? What is...
Crowd, there's room for everybody. And before you know it, we're heading back with a full bounty. And while this researching is getting done, let's take our buggy for a stroll. After all, there's one mystery that still needs solving. Do you remember when we were building our moon spire and we saw some weird shapes out on the horizon? Well, I want to know what those are. So we're gonna go check them out. Like there's one right now. All right, buggy, I got faith in you. Just ignore all these desirable minerals. Luckily, this buggy can essentially scale anything. Okay, this is probably good enough. We'll have to take it from here on foot. Huh, what do you suppose this is? Looks kind of like the core underground. You know what the planet core didn't have, though? A modern-day electrical socket. So I guess we know what the next step is. That is, of course, if your guess was to head back home, get out your extenders, start running some cable, and let's hook that sucker up. Okay, so I did it. I ran power cables all the way over there. And then before you know it, we're all the way back to this thing. Here goes nothing. Oh, I see. Okay, what do we got? Huh. Okay, so what is this thing? Oddstone. Yes, I want to gaze. So I think this is us. This must be the center of the world. I guess these are other things on the surface flying around. I get the feeling it wants me to light up all of these. No problem, I can do that. Did you not see my finest work here? Okay, so we've already done that one, obviously. And I would imagine if we keep running away from that thing, we eventually come up on another one, and so on and so forth.
Way.
And it looks like each and every one of them have an...
No. There's no way he's going to take a fucking cable and loop it to every single goddamn one. There's no way he's going to... This is Josh we're talking about, Zai. This is Josh we're talking about. He's definitely going to do it. You're going to lose your shit. You're going to crash out. I'm gonna brace myself.
Outlet. Well, let's get started. Don't worry, though. We're not starting entirely from scratch. We're also gonna make use of these things called splitters, and they do exactly what you'd think they do. We'll just pop this out here, and instead plug it in here, and this goes here, and now we can send power in another direction. So hang on, this shouldn't take that long.
took a while. Yeah, no shit.
Okay, here we are, a mere 3.5 hours later. I've been running these things all over creation, zigzagging beautifully over mountains, down through green fields, and then up some beautiful handcrafted ramps.
You're
okay,
crazy.
so we'll just plug you in. Yeah, that's great. We've seen the show before. You go ahead and finish your light show. We're gonna go to the next location.
God.
And plug you in, and 4
just
total.
like,
it's all very impressive. And only 2 more to go. So that's number 5, and finally number 6.
Oh
in you go. Let's see what fabulous cash prizes we get.
What'd you win?
All these nodes are now active, except the one in the middle. What happens if I activate?
Oh,
they're like
where are we
teleporter
going?
pads. Okay, I get it. I have no idea where I am now, but I suppose it's a good system. I guess I'll just follow the splitters all the way home. Okay, back to civilization.
So,
now, you remember that hole we made?
I get it. So it's just like a fast teleportation around the world to get minerals. So he did it too soon.
The one that took us all the way down to the core. Let's head back down and see how the planet core is doing. Hey there, I'm back. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh boy, more pedestals. Wait a minute. That's not a standard electrical outlet. This symbol seems familiar. Oh yeah, that's right. It's for quartz. Are you suggesting that I need to put it in that socket? But I didn't bring any quartz. Okay, hold on. Luckily, there's quartz kind of everywhere. Okay, I'm back. This time with a bunch of quartz.
Oh dear God.
Here, you take this. Oh, hello.
Oh?
Finally, some prizes. Geometric triptych embedded in a truncated pentacoron. Are these words that are supposed to mean something? Well, I can pick it up and daintily shove it in my backpack, so good enough for me. The force field's still up, though, but I think gravity means I can run along the walls. Yep. And on the other side, it looks like, the easiest delivery quest ever. Oh, jeez, you again. Well, let's give it a gaze. Okay, the core is lit up now. Wait, what the heck is this? I'm going to assume, based on its positioning, that it's off-world. Well, you know what that means, right?
No.
It's time to go into outer space. And in order to do that, we have to unlock 2 things. First up is this small shuttle, and second is this solid fuel thruster. They both require aluminum, but this thruster also requires ammonium, which in my travels of building all these extension cables, I've already run into. So we've already got that covered. And aluminum, of course, we just kind of had lying around still. Okay, so print the thruster and the small shuttle. That's exactly how I wanted that printed. Already in launching position. Truly an inspiration to us all. Okay, and there it is.
Yeah,
it's not really going to do anything
else.
until we add the thruster. We'll just go ahead and attach that to the bottom. Limited fuel capacity, good for a round trip. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. Bye, beautiful planet. Ah, my base looks so nice from up here. So here we are in the solar system. This whole time we've been on the beautiful planet of Silva, but we've got other planets too, like De Solo, with its no atmosphere, bare rock, and pockmarked landscape, and other planets like this radiated one called Atrox, as well as a couple other planets, and what the heck is that thing? Unidentified satellite. Is that the thing we were told about? Well, let's go find out. I mean, it sure looks like a thing, doesn't it? And here we are. Well, looking around, the first thing I see is a familiar face. Yet another odd stone, which if I open it up, we've got us here on the cosmic elevation. Willing to bet this purple thing is our beautiful planet Silva, and all these other things are the planets we haven't activated yet. Meanwhile, down below here, I noticed there's a bunch of pedestals. Each one appears to have a different symbol. Ah, crap. Was I supposed to bring that thing I found on the other planet? And am I supposed to bring one from every planet? Really? You want me to go to every planet and activate every one of those things? Well, you got it. We're gonna start by going to that planet right next to Silva. Onward to De Solo.
He's not actually. Yeah, your rocket died, didn't it?
Looks like her engine blew up. Well, no choice but to land, I guess. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Ah, here we are. What a lovely crater we find ourselves in. That said, we got good news, we got bad news. The good news is I could print a small printer, which would allow us to print another thruster. The bad news is I have ammonium, but no aluminum. Well, you know, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll just dig straight down and find all the stuff we need. That's definitely not what I found. I found death instead. Okay, let's try this again. So let me tell you about all the rookie mistakes I've made. Thrusters destroyed, and see that big blue silhouette? That's where I was supposed to put that oxygen thing. Now the tethers don't work because I didn't bring it. Don't worry though, I've got a solution for this. Turns out with my mind powers, I can just pick this up. As long as I stay close to this, I'll keep getting oxygen. So I'm just gonna take it with me everywhere I go. The solution was so simple. All right, spaceship, let's go find all the things we need. Okay, here's some resin and some quartz and some wolframite, whatever the hell that is. And thank God, laterite. Okay, well that was surprisingly easy. Let's head back to Silva, pick up some supplies, and do this all proper like. You ready for something new and exciting? It's called the winch. We couldn't have it before because we couldn't get tungsten, but you know what makes tungsten? Wolframite, which we now have. The other thing the winch needs is rubber. Rubber we can make using the chemistry lab, which we can also now make because of tungsten. We basically feed it 2 different ingredients. Rubber we're gonna make right now, but something tells me we're gonna be making this soon. Explosive powder. But in the meantime, rubber's just gonna have to do. Okay, there's the winch. So check this out. I think you're supposed to like...
I set off so much dynamite. Oh, shit. Shit.
Put it on your tractor trailer here, you attach it to something, then when you ride off, it kind of just holds on to it. But I've learned that the winch is strong, like really strong. Like if I attach it to this, I can just throw things around. Now that's a powerful tool. Now that we've resupplied, let's head back to what's it called. So basically to conquer this planet, we need 2 things. Oxygen and enough power to jumpstart those thingamabobs. And right here, I think I have the recipe to do it all. So I've gone ahead and attached a winch to each one of these things because I've learned that our little tractor trailer friend here always provides me with oxygen. Now we're gonna take our glorious solar panels here, strap them onto all the platforms, and now I'm gonna attach all these winches to yours truly. And this is when the fun begins. Now that I have my oxygen needs met, let's see if all these solar panels have enough power to charge this thing. Okay, let's give this a shot. Oh, would you look at that? It's enough power for everybody. Yes. Yes, a most elegant solution. Onward, Power Brigade. Let us explore new frontiers together. Okay, here.
How does he come up with something like this? Like, where does your brain realize, like, oh, this will fucking work? How I can fucking do this? This is gonna do it.
There goes nothing. This is so easy. And I'll be taking this. Okay, at this point, I think you know the drill. Fly to a new planet, find a lovely little spot to land. And if all the stuff I brought still isn't enough, there's always room for more. Just one big happy solar family. And then head down to the planet core, collect your prize, add it to the pile of shinies. Oh god, so many planets.
Dear God, yeah. I wonder why it's an ungodly amount of hours
before
later.
I put them on these pedestals, I got something to show you. So there's one thing I haven't really done yet in this playthrough, and that's my near and dear friend Dynamite. But don't worry, I did a little setting up while I was collecting all that other stuff. Let me give you the grand tour. So these lovely machines right here are called atmospheric condensers. They pull gases out of the atmosphere and add them to these little containers. In this case, all these machines are pulling glorious, glorious sulfur, after which a little grabby arm takes it and adds it to the rack. And as you can see, we've got quite a lot of sulfur at this point. The reason we need this, by the way, is to make the explosive powder. To complete the formula, we also need carbon. I've got all these smelters here that are burning organics, at which point it adds the carbon to these racks. After which point we head over here to these chemistry labs, select explosive powder, and after just a few moments, we have a beautiful baby ball of explosion. Afterwards, we can make dynamite right from our backpack. Fresh dynamite. And I've been busy making a lot of these. So let's head on over here and just add it to the pile. There you go. Welcome home, big guy. So we're gonna try and use this dynamite for something exciting. And wouldn't you know, I've got a spaceship over here all ready to go. As you can see, it's already packed to the brim with dynamite. Okay, so we're gonna get on out of here, leave this beautiful base to keep doing its production, and we're gonna head back over to our favorite planet. Good old Silva.
He's gonna blow it up.
Oh. Okay, so as a first test, let's dig ourselves a modest hole. Let's just dump the whole column in there. Okay, bombs away. Quick, run, run, run. Oh.
Shit.
What?
Okay, that's not too bad.
Either way, let's see what kind of damage that did.
Oh,
wow,
that's bad.
Pretty impressive for just one column of dynamite. Okay, test number 2. Let's dig down a little bit. What if we dig like a trench? And in that trench, we're gonna place dynamite. A whole bunch of dynamite. I've also learned my lesson this time. We're gonna use something called a button repeater, which is gonna allow me to run a cable all the way over to the dynamite. And then in theory, I can activate it safely from back here.
Yeah, you're still gonna die.
Here goes nothing. Oh, still dead. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Let's go take a look.
What did you do?
Oh, well, this is
God,
looking
it's so
promising.
bad.
Huh. That's quite the explosion.
That's bad.
I gotta admit, I am pretty pleased. And I'm also ready to try some more. Okay, so we're gonna do another trench. Just a lot longer this time. So hold your horses and I'll be right back. Okay, I admit it. I got kind of lazy. I didn't want to make the trench. So instead, I just threw dynamite all over the ground. And originally, I was gonna do like a line all the way around the planet. But then I started to space out. So this is what we get. Just dynamite kind of everywhere, scattered over mountains, just kind of mingling with all the natural resources. So at this point, I guess let's just pick a direction and go. But you know, I think I've got pretty decent coverage. But we're gonna start back here at the beginning, back when I was trying with a trench. And then it just kind of goes from there for an undetermined amount of time. And also I ran quite a few more of these things, because this time around I want to be suitably out of the blast area.
Still gonna die.
Okay, here we go. Huh. Everything seems to be frozen.
Yeah, you broke. Oh, fuck, that's bright.
Oh my god. The screen is just frozen
Oh,
this way.
God, that's
I feel like this is
bright.
the most realistic depiction of what staring at a nuke would feel like.
Yeah, it
so,
really is.
I think we might just be stuck this way.
You gotta wait
so
for it
I hope
to
you
settle.
had fun. I know I did. I know Silva probably did before it took its final breath. Oh, and don't worry, you don't miss much with the station thing. It just ends the game and there's credits or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he spoiled it for us. What is this one? I broke Astroneer in half using... I don't even want to think about it. I don't... at least I didn't crash out. At least I didn't crash out. I did. It's fine. Josh always makes my OCD or my game design brain want to crash out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It supports me greatly, and I greatly appreciate it. So anyways, join the Discord as well, and I will see you guys in the next video.